Assalamu alaikum, Ayan. How are you? Are you okay? Alright, so आज की class में we are going to learn about TOEFL writing. As you know, the TOEFL has the 4 sections, just like IELTS test, but it is a bit dissimilar with IELTS. We had already learned with 3 components, rest of the 3 components, and how to do reading. Reading में हमारे पास we have got MCQs in 3 sections. We have to attempt the questions, and then we have a listening, and then we just talked on speaking as well. In this class, we are going to talk about writing. What is the TOEFL writing all about? First of all, you have to keep in mind that the total time of doing this task, writing task, will be 50 minutes. Means you will have 2 tasks. Task 1, which will be integrated writing, and the task 2, which will be independent writing, that is called essay writing. In the task 1, we have integrated writing. The integrated means that the material will already be given. Means first of all, the passage will be shown to you. You have to read the passage, and then you have to listen the listening passage. So while you listen and read the passage, you have to make notes. You have to make points. For example, if you go through the passage first, there will be 3 main points. You have to first of all analyze what is the main idea of the passage, and second thing, like what are the 3 main points discussed in the passage. First of all, you will idealize when you will see that there will be 3 main things discussed, and then when you will listen the audio. So the audio will be all about the idea, the passage that you have written, the main concept, but there will be bit difference. Like sometimes the listening article would be contradicting with the idea of the passage. Sometimes what happens that they will be making it similar, that the thing which has been asserted in reading paragraph, the same thing lecturer will tell you. So after you read the passage and listen the lecture, you have to make a summary. For making a summary, you need to you will be given a time which will be 20 minutes. In that 20 minutes, you have to write a summary. The length of the summary, first of all, when you will be writing, before you write, you have to prepare your checklist in your mind. The checklist contains 3 main things: the length of the thing you're writing, the time of the thing you are writing, and the pattern of the thing that you are writing. There are 3 main things that you have to keep in mind. That is called checklist. Wherever you write in any of the tasks of your life or career or education, you have to make checklist first. So for the task 1, which is integrated writing, as I told you, in which you have to read first of all passage, and you have to listen the lecture. So after you listen the lecture and read the passage, then you will now be supposed to write a summary. So the length of the summary that you are required to write would be around 150 words to 200 words to 20 words to 25 words. You have to write within the length. So try your best not to exceed the limitation of the words, or not to write less than words. So the length of the summary that you have to write is 150 to 200 and 225 words. The time you will be given will be 20 minutes. In this task, in this test, you're not supposed to decide your time. As in IELTS, in other examination time, we have a control on time, that how much time we give to task 1 and how much time do we give to task 2. But in this time, you will just be given 20 minutes, and the time will start in the shape of countdown. You just have to start doing your task. If you make late, it means you are running your time and you're losing it. So the 20 minutes will be given to you, and the pattern, you have to write summary in the shape of essay. Firstly, you will write introduction, that the reading passage is mainly about blah 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 blah. However, the listening lecture asserts the same thing, in which, so you have to just give the small brief description with the main idea. Then you will change the paragraph. First of all, in first paragraph, the reading passage asserts anything, the content you're writing. The unemployment rate in UK has been increasing and blah 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 blah. However, listening paragraph, listening article asserts that you can write, like as I told you have to make points from the reading passage first. There will be probably 3 points, and the same 3 points you have to make from the listening. Once you do the brainstorming, it is called brainstorming. So once you do the brainstorming, then you are supposed to write. It's up to you how you write. You can write in that manner. First you discuss the main point, the first main point of the reading in your passage summary, and you can make the contrast like by the listening passage. You can also add the line. Or if you want, so first of all, in the first paragraph, you can discuss all points that you have read in summary. On the second paragraph, you can start by writing on the other hand, however, on the contrary, on the opposite. So you can write all points that you have listened from listening. It's up to you. So, and in the last, you have to write a conclusion. Thus, likewise, you write an essay. So this is all about integrated writing. Second thing, you have the task 2. The task 2 is all about independent writing, and independent writing means like you will be given a topic of essay, you have to write an essay. It will be independent. They will not show you anything before you write an essay. You have to write your essay from your own mind, in your own words and by your own mind. In that task 2, what you have to do, you will be given a topic. Probably there are, as you know, that there are 4 kind of essays, which are argumentative, comparative, discursive, and the other one is like narrative. So in this task, you will just be given argumentative type, where you have to just either agree or disagree, or choose anything and go with that thing. For example, the most cases, most often you will have to solve the question which will be agree disagree, means argumentative type. They will ask you the question, you have to write an essay. Okay, for writing an essay, again keep in mind the checklist. For the writing essay, the length, you have to write 200 to 300 words, right? The length should not exceed the 300 words and would not be less than 200 words. Then second thing is your time. Time will already be given to you, and it will be just in the shape of countdown. The time of the writing essay will be given around 30 minutes. Sure. And the pattern, as you know, the pattern is written of essay in 3 steps. The first step is introduction, second body, and third conclusion. As I told you, I guess yesterday as well, and again I'm mentioning that no matter how long the length requirement is, if the length requirement is 200 words, 500 words, 1000 words, you do not have to exceed introduction paragraph or conclusion paragraph. You just have to exceed the quantity of the body paragraph. And again, there is one thing that you need to know, that every paragraph has its standard length. For instance, if you're writing introduction, so introduction should be written within 35 to 50 words, right? It is a standard size of writing an introduction. Then there are bodies. The body, no matter how many bodies you are writing, it's up to you. It's up to the length of the essay. If you're writing an essay of 200 words, 250 words, so probably you will have to write 2 bodies. And the standard length of writing body is 90 to 110 words. So this will be again done in the second body paragraph, and the conclusion is written within 25 to 35 words. So this should be basically the pattern. Again, time will be 30 minutes, and the pattern would be introduction, bodies, and the conclusion, and the length would be 200 to 300 words. Now let's talk about what kind of the essay you will have to face. As I told you that there will be 4 kind of essays, but in 4 kind of essays you just have to write, probably you will have to face the one kind of essay which is argumentative, agree and disagree. In that kind of essay, you will be given a question. The question will be just like a topic sentence, and after the topic sentence, they will ask you that either you agree or disagree. For instance, there is a question that students should move abroad to get higher education. This is a topic sentence. Now the question is, do you agree or disagree? Understand it? So now the question, how you write. As I told you, the pattern, introduction, bodies, and conclusion. Now let's learn how to write introduction. There is a specific strategy to write introduction. As introduction is called the steering part of an essay. Means if you have written introduction, you can write an essay in very disciplined manner. So if you do not know how to write introduction, so your coherence, your development will go in wrong manner. Introduction is written in 3 manners, in 3 ways. The first is, you have to write the basic theme. For instance, the question, as I already mentioned, that students should move abroad to get higher education. Do you agree or disagree? Let's take this question as our question. How would I start my introduction? I will not start my introduction by just straightly saying that I'm disagreeing or I'm agreeing with this statement. No. First of all, just see what is this question all about. If this question is all about